Listen to You by Ricardus. Yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Have you heard the news today? CNN, Fox, CBC, and Hockey Night in Canada. Talking heads repeating all the same stuff. And please don't get me started on social media, where everybody's talking and nobody's listening. You hear me? Nobody is listening. Well, that's not quite accurate. Facilitating at the WCC forces one to listen. Sure, we all have our share, but the magic happens when I shut up and listen. For me, it started at Fred Victor. Google it. Hit the image button. It's across the street from the intestines of the beast. Passing people like prune juice. No paperwork required. That's where I wandered in. Siobhan and Doug, Susan and Richard, and a cast of misfits from across the street and down the road. We dropped a prompt and fought for stale cookies. Then the magic happened, for me at least. Scribble here, scribble there. Hi ho, my deary old soul. A writing we would go. There was a guy, I think, in fishnet stockings talking trash about bruised knees, and the baby skunk rescuer getting stuck under Granny's front porch. How about the lady with 5 personalities and a 6th reserved for the Monday night right? I fell in love with these artisans of pain and prose, not an aw, ain't they cute? More like, I hope this ain't my final day today. It's a jungle out there. I started to ponder with wonder on yonder. Have I died and gone to heaven? Over there was a well-dressed man with an Oscar award tattooed on his left wrist. You don't do that and sit next to the stink if it ain't earned. Everybody loves the poor until it starts to pour, smelling the park with a touch of the bark. Anyway, I digress. Me, I started as a writer. Somebody said, writers write and waiters wait. I couldn't wait to get it right and write. My first trip to the shrink was in 1973. 40 years later, I learned to listen, like only the dying could do. These misfits trolled me with words. Not anybody's words, their words. Flowing like a sacred text, but without the ritual and the burning cornucopia of dullness. I fell in love with these bards from the bad. I craved to hear what lay behind the words. For the first time in my miserable existence, it wasn't about me and my doodling scribbles. It was about hearing, listening, healing at a table shared by artistic voices that nobody remembers until an obituary is posted here or there. Listen to me now and believe me later. Facilitating tables with folks like these saved my life. Yeah, we know Rex Ricardus. We've heard it all before. No, you haven't. I'm not finished telling you about these operators that took us from the pigsty Queen and Jarvis to the McMichael and Banksy's overpriced gift shop, or to the publishing house's boardroom table. Dirty little urchins, straight out of Oliver Twist. Please, sir, can I have more? What? I learned to listen, and all of a sudden, every professional support from way back in the 70s to that place, Fred Victor, became geniuses. I learned to listen in a different way. The help that was offered in the doctor's offices could be understood, like eyeglasses for the ears. The professionals started making sense to me. The sense of hearing, found at tables with facilitators and fellow writers. They taught me to listen deeply to what was being said. Today is the best day of my life. Every day is better than the last. Because of a smelly room in a crummy social room at a rundown housing project, I found writers that forced me to hear in a newfangled way. I love those folks, dead and alive, wandering and found. They saved my life. Today, I'm a pen pal poppy to a precious, precise, precocious 6-year-old that happens to be my baby girl. I thank you. My family thanks you. My grandchildren thank you. Do you hear? They, the writers and facilitators using 6 essential ideas, saved my granddaughter's grandfather. I heard the help offered and accepted it as offered. As the story goes, I survived because I took the road less traveled. And this, listen hard, this made all the difference in the world. I'm alive today because a woman with 6 personalities taught me to listen closely. Because everyone has a story. This is mine. The greatness found in a dingy room on Queen and Jarvis between the safe shooting site and Uncle Bob's mortuary emporium. Listen, listen, listen. The gang's all here. You hear?